Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to our Medieval Total War 2 campaign. So, if you remember last time we were continuing our crusade in the Middle East. I think we captured Antioch last time. Which is kind of cool, slowly spreading our army across the north with Henry the Crusader and his Ark of the Covenant, I always remember that. Jerusalem is ours, Gaza, Cairo and Alexandria, so things are looking pretty good over here.
Yes.
Slowly marching on Dongola.
Yes,
should hopefully eventually be captured by our
in
army
God's
here.
name. I cannot preach
And then we're just going
there,
to keep marching
son.
this way. I guess at some point the Mongols are going to turn up, which is going to be a nightmare. But we'll deal with that at the time. Over this way, I think we're mostly at peace with most of the factions. So I'm just kind of trying to work to get my economy building up. So let's keep getting things built. I don't think we really need to worry about London being threatened, especially. Certainly a merchant's wharf seems a wise thing to be built though. Build that. Bruges, not really a lot to be built there, I'll build an inn. Cycle through my remaining cities. Accra. Well this is obviously the castle, so we want to be getting the mustering hall, things like that being built up. Jerusalem, particularly if the Mongols are going to end up turning up, we definitely want defensive towers, so that seems wise. Jeddah is just turning into a castle. Dublin. Not really a lot there that's any use to anyone, is there? Just a small castle. Okay, now we can have a chapel. Inverness, nothing there I want to build. Edinburgh's building. York could possibly have something. Is there anything there really useful? Not really, is there? That I want in York that's going to increase my financial situation. And Nottingham could have some stone roads. And there we go, back to London. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for this turn, so I think we're just ready to go straight into the next turn. Am I still at war with the Holy Roman Empire? Yes, I am. So we'll start to... Next turn we can start to send our knights over that way. We'll probably leave one man over in Caen. And then start to push our guys over maybe to Paris and then over to Metz, where we can continue our campaign against the Imperial Crown. Next turn. French moving around a lot. Imperial priests. I don't know what those couple of boats think they're going to do against my Grand Navy. Okay, the Venetian crusading army is arriving at Antioch. It's kind of a pain really. I had hoped to get to Antioch in time to seize it for myself, but we haven't done. God, it's so slow.
We come bearing word for you.
Yeah, it's fine. Trade rights and
Excellent.
map information
Goodbye,
all sounds
Lord.
lovely.
It has been a pleasure.
Considering Sicily is kind of at the bottom of Italy, that might be quite good for us for trade. Portuguese army landing in Portugal, but obviously I now in Portugal, so nothing will make this unit go any quicker. It's going to go and try and kill some of my generals. Sadly. No, he murdered someone. Ah, dear. Unhelpful. So, first things first, let's try and get these guys away from the priest, because he's killing them. Old Humphrey, murdered. Bruges is ready to upgrade. Okay, we'll queue that up. No, okay. Right, spread the word in Gaza, and Alexandria is ready for a large stone wall, so we'll certainly get them plugged in. Nothing much going on any there. I didn't join the Crusades, so he absolutely hates me. Despite the fact that I've done more for campaigning against the Muslims in the Middle East than anyone, they still
Command me, sire. We shall
one more turn
slaughter
and we
them,
can lay
Lord.
siege to Dongola.
God's servant. Godspeed.
Let's leave it there. Cool. So let's have a look at the situation around here.
My lord. Your corpse will be thrown to the dogs.
We could start recruiting more professional troops down at Gaza. Probably not a terrible thing to be doing when they become available like this man. And then what we're going to be building here, maybe an archery range so we get access to proper longbowmen. Obviously Cairo is still a huge city. What's his happiness? 95%, not too bad. Okay, so that's all fine. Antioch will probably get seized next turn by the Crusades. Sicilians all down there. So let's look if we can. Well, we can't get our army out of here, but we can get our army out of Metz. And again, marching on, because it's a castle, obviously, at Metz.
Yes.
Howard of Hertford can stay behind.
Your will, sire. Orders. Sire. My lord. My lord.
We'll just leave a couple of units here, I think.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
And going to lay siege to Stalford.
Besieging the cowards, my liege.
It's a lot easier in little castles because when you're hiding behind enemy lines and you've got castles, it's kind of a lot easier to defend them. Obviously, we'll get all these units recruited again next turn, so it should all be fine. And start besieging more territory from the Imperial Army. Sink these fiddling boats.
Yes, my lord. Engaging the enemy fleet. Our people rule
so our
these
admirals are pretty good
waters,
now. There's not a lot else we can do this turn, really, is there? We could maybe think about slowly starting to move some people up to Acre from Jerusalem. There's a lot of people to retrain. Well, we should probably leave a few quality troops there, I suppose, shouldn't we? Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Next turn. I think the Portuguese might be going back to war with me again pretty soon, I suspect, because they're starting to look mightily unhappy. Oh, there we go. Not that this AI can sometimes be a bit predictable.
Bring the fight to our walls.
I don't know what these Master Explorers Guilds actually give me. Build a small chapel. I can do that without too much problem for you, my Pope. So the Portuguese have declared war on me. We get it's only a stone wall. What have we got with this army? Quite a few spearmen and archers, so we should.
You hate me.
I think we should be able to beat that as long as they don't lay siege to me for ages and ages. We've got 8 turns, so. I'll continue to recruit these armoured swordsmen out of Gaza. Let's go around and do my building queue. Antwerp has got do dirt roads to increase trade. Metz. Just do farmland. Sandra is building walls. Africa needs to start still building up things like the garrison quarters. Jerusalem's doing the ballista towers, which is fine. Dublin, there's nothing worthwhile building. Oh, is there? Building already. There's nothing worth building. Edinburgh, we'll do paved roads because we're just increasing trade. York, again, nothing really worth building, I don't think. Nottingham is building. Oh, back to London. Okay, good. Good. I think we're okay here. Lay siege there. Hopefully take that next turn. Hopefully we don't get excommunicated for the process. And then let's go.
They're dead once we breach the
I forgot about
sire.
We'll build a ram and maintain siege. That should fall pretty easily.
My Sultan sends me with word for your leader.
I'll do trades and map information. I don't really want an alliance with you because
The Sultan has killed men for lesser insults. If you came to insult us, it has worked.
Because if I don't want to get drawn into a crusade against a war against the Spanish or something like that because the Moors fall out with them. Yes, you're fine. What are all these bloody explorers guilds? I don't really want them. Pope like me because I built a small church. Now slightly less despises me, but fairly still hates me. Howard of Hertford feels unappreciated. Papal states have fallen out with the Turks.
An order.
We can
We shall slaughter them,
easily
my
assault
lord.
there.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us.
Okay, now Dongola is ours.
Victory! These people now kneel before us, my lord.
We can get rid of both of these 2 units. And we'll just leave a handful of people there as garrison. Whether it's worth, if we can at some point, building a merchant. I don't know.
Yes, Your Highness. Impossible, my lord.
But there we go, that's that bottom part of the map now occupied.
Orders, sire. Yes.
Move these 2 units up to
I
Jerusalem.
wonder what I will cut from you first.
Not got any more yet available.
infidel.
Recruitment, we should get a better longbowmen again then, turn after them. These are all the crusading armies turning up now against Antioch. I would take Aleppo as well. That's the other thing I just don't think I'm going to be able to capture immediately. Let's...
Command me, sire. They'll wish they'd never been
Are the
born,
reinforcements
sire.
going to come? No, they're not. So we should be able to win easily.
Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire. Another settlement falls before us.
Is it a fortress now,
Victory!
just a castle? Okay, so we're now in Stalford as well. Things are going pretty well in this little part of the world at the moment. Yes, we're now in quite a lot of territory. Slowly encircling France. The Portuguese haven't yet invaded us. There's
my word.
a lot of
And you
unhappiness going
condemn
on in
yourself
Lisbon.
to purgatory.
Oh, we can lower the tax rate slightly. Since you're under siege, I'll let you lower the tax rate. Let's quickly check through our building roster. So, let's continue to build our tradable goods. I think someone was recommending on the last video that if I build more roads and stuff for trading, that's probably the main way to make money in the long run. So let's start to build all that sort of stuff up. Paris. Let's build farmlands. Antwerp. Roads or farmland? Roads or farmland? Roads or farmland? Staffan's under repair. Dongola is doing that. And just building walls. Cairo. God knows. Great market, or should we be looking at, you know, public order and happiness? Public order and happiness, probably. Jerusalem has got another building slot now. So we've got a city watch. Jeddah, just do land clearance. Dublin nothing. Carnarvon nothing. Rennes can be farming. We're about out of money. Edinburgh building. York has nothing to build. Nottingham. Build the shit right. That's it, isn't it? Okay, well we spent all our money that turn, didn't we? Keep all our building projects ongoing. No one's been retraded they shouldn't have. Constructions, a lot of stuff got built. Okay. I don't think there's a lot else to do this turn, to be honest. Pretty quiet, quiet campaign so far this episode.
A slaughter awaits either way.
I kind of want the Portuguese just to actually assault Lisbon. If they're going to do it, I'd rather they just did it. But they don't seem keen to.
I speak on behalf of my lord
So they
and people.
lay siege. Fine. But you started the
Bless you
war,
for
did
farewell, my lord.
nothing.
And thank you.
I didn't know what they were expecting. Weird. Not even the Poles are
I bring word from my people, noble lord.
trade rights for 240 florins. Yeah, probably.
Many thanks. Your time was most valuable. We thank
Gonna crush those Polish. Don't know. Recruit a priest in Jeddah. Oh, I really insist. I shall. Antioch has been captured, which is good. Oh, it's now a Venetian city. Land hates me. These Portuguese people just being retrained. Wow, a lot of stuff got built. We're still financially quite poor. And my settlement of Stalford has been besieged by the Holy
Come
Roman
and
Empire.
face the might of the Reich, coward.
Well, I can afford to wait for you to come. I've got 9 turns, so I can afford to wait for you to come to me now. Build up a few more men in Metz as well to make sure the city is secure.
Hail, hail, my lord.
It's not so easy for me to get there now, is it? Because then the army's around, blocking my path. Okay, that's all looking fine. So let's continue our Middle East campaign first by moving
My lord.
more senior units.
By your command.
So we have a general over there. This guy in Dongola really could probably do with coming back, to be honest, if he's going to make it without dying in the
The
desert.
men are spent.
God's servant. Godspeed.
Probably don't need all this lot either, really, to be honest.
My lord.
That's all fine. Obviously we need some bloke at Jerusalem, Jasper, which is kept there. We could do with more generals really over here is our biggest problem, I think. Obviously I'm at peace again with Portugal now. And then we'll get the army ready out of Antioch, and that will move from Antioch to Aleppo, I think is my plan. And out in all this territory. I'm just going to set my building queues off. Turn you off. You're building a wooden castle anyway. Alexandria, what are you going to build? I don't think you really need ballista towers. I'm not thinking you're going to get threatened, to be honest. So I'll be inclined for like a city hall, just for a happiness and welfare point of view. We'll build the next archery range, so we get yeomanry archers. And you can build a quill square. We're still building. You're nothing. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Our turn income's not too bad now. You can still get quite a lot better, really, couldn't it?
Ships ready.
What else have we got to deal with? Nothing really going on there. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for this turn. Not a very exciting turn again, to be honest. And the Portuguese, I thought Portuguese were going to go and lay siege again. And I was like, well, why lay siege, make peace, lay siege, make peace. Would have been pretty ridiculous.
Something to discuss. Both goodbye.
Yes, I'll accept trade rights to the Spanish, you know. All just extra income, isn't it? Oh, my spy got chucked out of Antioch by the Venetians.
Where to, sire?
Let's see the enemy troops in Aleppo. Oh, there's Damascus here as well. Okay, we'll have to go and lay siege to Damascus as well. I didn't realise that was there. People recruited there. Priest. A couple of buildings built. Not too many, so it shouldn't be, not too many I've got to do. Cairo has got plague. Woo. Just what we wanted. Oh, I won't start that epic retraining crew quite yet. Nothing's going to make them any happier. Okay. I could leave this castle. Let's put 2 more of those guys there.
Hail my king.
Let's go a crusading
Orders.
again.
Sire. Orders. Sire. Orders. By your will, sire, we shall engage. As you command, my liege.
How much do they cost him to keep? They're okay. Have a couple of horse
As you
knights.
will, my king. To battle.
They're surprisingly unhappy about that, aren't they? Just led them a troop from
Orders. Yes.
Jerusalem. Jerusalem can certainly recruit more people. As that continues to expand. Obviously, Alexandria and Cairo are now huge cities. Let's just quickly flick through the building queue again. What's our trade increasing? Not really. Really increasing at all. I don't think we're being blockaded anywhere though, so. Can be a proper castle. Yeah, you can do that. While I'm here,
Command me, sire.
you keep
Yes.
going that way.
Yes, Your
And
Highness.
do little priest. Everywhere's going quite
God's
strongly Catholic around here now, which is good for me. Just continue its farming. Edinburgh must have something worthwhile building. Yeah, possibly its trading warehouse. York doesn't really have anything worth building, to be honest. Nottingham is building, and the reptiles. Okay. Some money this turn. Stalford is still under siege. Oops, no, don't convert to a city. Hopefully we'll actually get a battle at some point. What I hope. The Pope slightly like me more. 2. Ooh. Okay, next turn. Ooh. Sounds like a lot of people were dying there. We're still in Paris. The French may look like they're sort of maybe preparing for a war against us again. Yeah. Even though I think we're going to easily win this. We shall defend the castle properly. Try and keep our troop losses down. Okay, start deployment. What have we got available to us? Longbowmen positioned there, and another unit of longbowmen, which are positioned where? On the gatehouse. Seems like a logical thing to do. So these guys are probably going to get assaulted on the walls. So let's put some decent quality, heavily armoured spearmen behind them. As with these guys. The 2 generals can fall back here. And then we've just got all the ordinary troops. Just getting that initially. Move those guys out of the way. These guys then are going to go and defend this section of wall here. Go there. Go there. Okay, I think pretty sure that's everyone deployed then. Oh no, we've got someone over here. Oh, mercenary spearmen, sorry. We can go there and just rush around as needed to bridge what gaps we develop. Are we pretty happy with that? I think we are. I'll put the actual general right up. Let's get into the building so we get the towers there if needed. And this guy can deploy out. Okay, looking good. I think so many of them will get killed in the way in, but I don't think it's going to go particularly well for them. Our longbow actually just shooting into the parapets, but still. These peasants, oh, they're just not going to last 5 seconds, are they, against heavily armoured spear infantry with heavy mail? They'll just get absolutely butchered. The arrows are flicking in now, cutting down. Oh, there's peasants even in the ranks here. What are they thinking? Let's go on to a bit of a fast forward. This is only going to end one way, and it's not going to be good for the Holy Roman Empire.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel
They've
the
lost nearly
attackers.
10% already.
Give them steel.
Oh, it's just murder, isn't it? Oh, they're coming up to my... Wait for the peasants to get over the wall with their
Our
pitchforks.
cunning foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. We must repel them.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's not going very well for them. I'm waiting for the rout, which is going to be any second. And there we go. I never read it.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I think on the list might have lost. Oh, their ram broke. And that's the other. They're going to all come up the ladders. Oh, we've got their siege tower. I'm going to pull these longbowmen out if I can. They're the ones most likely to sustain casualties. But still, it's going to be pretty negligible casualties. Oh, we've lost 1%. couple of peasant archers down here just being shot to pieces.
The battle is very much in our
The armoured
favour.
sergeants have given
If we
up.
remain
Oh no,
true
they've
and
gone to
steadfast. Victory will be ours.
pick up the next ram. Taking a few casualties here. A couple of people have died. This isn't quite what I wanted. But their sergeants have routed. Some of the adjutant sergeants are going for the tower. Actually taking some casualties here still.
The enemy
I
are
suspect they're
badly
mostly
bloodied.
being killed from our
They
own
have
tower,
lost
to be
half
honest.
their
Friendly
men.
fire. Here come the archers, I think. Yeah.
Longbows!
And here comes some sergeant spearmen trying to make it to the wall. I mean, this is just comically easy, isn't it? I've lost 5%. And their whole army have nearly been destroyed. We've got some sergeants this time. But again, I don't think it's going particularly well for them. Are they even going to have enough crossbowmen left to man this ram without it makes it?
The enemy general has no honour. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Oh dear. It's almost comically bad, isn't it? It didn't even get as far this time. I think they must be withdrawing from the battlefield now. Surely. They've not even got enough crossbowmen left to actually man the ram, I don't think. Go full fast forward. Since they're actually going to try and get the other ram. I mean, what possible hope can there be?
Longbows! Longbows!
Guys, we're about out of ammo.
Longbows! Move out! With great speed, spearman! March!
Move the archers out of the way of the wall. Here they come again. Wow. Do you think this ram will make it to the gates? Taking 81% casualties. And I've got enough men on it to actually probably just about man it. No. Deploy the cavalry.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash
Just to clear
them.
up the last couple of
Behold
people.
how all of Christendom
37
will be awed
men.
by the victory we have won.
It's safe to say, I think that I can claim that is as a victory. I'm tough. Oh, they're going to lay siege again with another army. Well, at least they didn't batter the gates down, so the gates are still intact. Here we go again.
They think us trapped by laying siege, sire.
That's annoying, a little blockade. That is annoying. Is a suitable husband? I would have a merchant's guild, yes. Oh, they want me to take Damascus. Well, I'm doing that anyway.
Hail, my king! As you command, my liege. Laying siege, noble sire.
So,
Once I convert you, you'll thank me.
who was it who got married? Not anyone around here. I
Hail,
don't
my
suppose.
king! An
Doesn't
order.
look like it.
As you command.
Oh, it's probably best that you
My king.
don't go to Cairo,
We'll
to be
stop
honest.
here.
Considering it's got
God's
the plague.
servant. Godspeed.
Cardinal got promoted. Hostilities cease. Bridges some people in Jerusalem and Acre, as we know. That's all fine. Gaza can start to recruit a few more troops to send along. I think there's a small swordsmith guild here, isn't there? Yeah, so that's why our melee weapons are getting some sort of sense of an upgrade.
Your corpse will
Troops
be
just get
thrown
shipped to
the
Gaza, and then from
dogs.
Gaza onto Acre. And then back probably onto Damascus. And like our
Is it
shipping
not
chain.
obvious I am your foe, infidel?
So that's all that. Those guys are fine down there. Let's check our building queues. Yeah.
Aye, sire. And the grapples and prepare to board. Victory
Defend
is
our
ours,
docks.
sire.
Soon have our wharf in London. Bruges has more that can build. Start some of our first trading fleets. Alexandria is building. Cairo is still building. Those bases are still in the process of building something by the looks of it. Inverness can't build anything. Edinburgh is building its port. York is not really a town hall. Nottingham can do irrigation. And that's it, back to London. Okay. Not a lot got built. Trait increase. Enemy army routes. Routes from King Rufus. Yes, that's all good. Oh, that's the enemy king as well. The enemy emperor, I guess. Emperor Henry. Okay, I think we should probably end this episode here, to be honest. I think that was quite good. We managed to repel them out of Stalford. Obviously, we've got this other army still to deal with, but, you know, again, it's just made up of town militia peasants. They've got a ballista, which is going to be annoying, but I'm not really worried. So, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please give the video a like as well, because that really does help the channel out. And, yeah, I shall see you all on the next episode.